I can bring a little edge and a little grit to my game. That's something that I try and do and sort of impose my will out there. Play for something, much bigger than yourself and be able to rep Team USA at the Olympics is pretty special. I think collectively as a unit, we're fast, we're strong, we have skill, we have youth, we have leadership, we have veterans.
I'm Brianna Hollis, and I am at the Olympic Center in Lake Placid, New York. Defender and Michigan native Megan Keller sat down with us after practice during the team's kickoff camp of the Olympic season. She's hoping to make Milan Cortina her third Olympics. We talk about that. We talk about what it takes to compete at this level. And we also discuss how growing up with an older brother played a role in giving her her competitive edge.
I am Megan Keller. I play defense for Team USA, and I've been a part of the national team since 2015.
Okay, long time.
Coming up on it, I guess.
And tell me about how you started in the sport and how you got to where you are.
Yeah, I'm originally from Michigan. I have an older brother, like probably a lot of girl hockey players out there. I wanted to follow my older brother around, and he was gracious enough to let me tag along, and that's kind of how I got started in the sport and haven't looked back since.
And growing up in Michigan, being a pretty big hockey area, did that contribute? I know you said your brother played. Did that contribute a lot to, you wanting to do this?
Definitely. I mean, kind of unique. Neither of our parents played hockey. They're both from Pennsylvania, but my brother and I were both born there, and all of the neighborhood kids were playing, and it's really all you see in Michigan. So we picked up hockey sticks and wanted to get out on the ice, and ever since then we've just really fell in love with the game and continue to play to this day.
And how much older is he than you?
He's 3 years older.
Okay.
So there's a few mini stick battles in the basements, a couple holes in the wall. Mom's not too happy about.
I was gonna ask how often you guys played together growing up.
All the time. I mean, being the younger sibling, you usually end up as catcher or goalie. So shocked I didn't turn into a goalie. But yeah, we had a lot of fierce sibling battles back in the day, and probably why I play the way I do is with a little extra edge because of him.
We love it. We love it. And what does being on this team mean to you?
It means the world. I mean, I think for a lot of us, it's such a dream from a young age. I remember watching the Olympics for the first time in my basement and watching players like Angela Ruggiero have the opportunity to represent their country and on the world stage, and really the pinnacle of our sport, and to play for something much bigger than yourself and be able to rep Team USA at the Olympics is pretty special to be a part of. So something you definitely don't take for granted.
And talk about what you're doing here this week. What does this all entail?
Yeah, this week is the start of the Olympic year for us. It's the first camp of the year where our group can get together and push each other each and every day, and at the end of the day we have one common goal that we're working towards, and we all want to make that team that goes to Milan and hopefully do our country proud and bring home a gold medal.
What would it mean to you to make this Olympic team?
I mean, like everybody else here, it's a dream of mine to be a part of this team, and it's always an honor to get the chance to represent the USA at the Olympic level, and want to continue to work to get there, and it would be a dream come true, so we'll keep working hard till then.
Absolutely. And what's your favorite thing about the sport when you're on the ice?
Probably just the speed of the game and the physicality of it all, but it's been pretty fun to watch the sport continue to grow. I mean, these younger kids come in and they have so much skill and so much speed, and our sport just continues to evolve, and it'll be exciting to see years down the road when I'm in the stands watching what the game is going to look like. So that'll definitely be a big thing that I look forward to.
And talk about the USA-Canada rivalry.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest rivalries in sport, I'd say. We get to know each other pretty well over the years, and especially in Olympic year, we play each other a lot. But it's one of the fiercest rivalries in sport. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that go into it, and I'd say every game is physical, and each team wants to represent their countries proudly. So there's definitely a lot that goes into it, and it's just a fun game to be a part of.
And You said that kind of playing with against your brother growing up has led to, a little bit more of that physicality and that edge for you when you're on the ice. How do you think that's helped you in your career?
I think just being tough to play against. There's a lot of fast, skilled players out there. There's also a lot of strong players out there when you get to the highest level. I mean, everybody's in the gym every single day. So if I can bring a little edge and a little grit to my game, that's something that I try and do and sort of impose my will out there.
What makes Team USA stand out?
I think collectively as a unit, we're fast, we're strong, we have skill, we have youth, we have leadership, we have veterans. So I think when we all come together as a group and as one, I think it's pretty special and it's fun to watch on the ice.
Do you have a favorite moment in your career so far?
Favorite moment? 2018 gold was probably up there.
Makes sense,
yeah,
right?
pretty special moment. But I mean, outside of that, we talk about it all the time. The day to day when we get together as a group, it's pretty fun. There's so many laughs, and we challenge each other every single day. But I'd say probably the stories and the funny things that happen inside and outside the locker room are what I'll cherish most.
Are any of those safe for the camera that we can talk about?
I would have to think about those. I don't know. There's probably a few, but
not the ones that come to mind.
Yeah, we'll leave some.
Some to the imagination.
Yeah, they can think about it. I mean, I just think this process for us. It starts 4 years ago. There's every single day we've put work into hopefully getting the opportunity to represent our country. So a lot of people see the end result in the last game, but this group has been going at it for as long as we can remember.
Quite the ride these last however many years, not like 5 years or so. Focus, consistency, and determination. My name's Harvey, and I've been with Team USA for 5 or so years now.
Okay. And I heard you have a nickname that you widely go by, and there's a story behind it.
There is, yeah. So everyone calls me KK.
Okay.
Few call me Caroline, but since I was younger, my sister gave me the nickname, and it's stuck since, and it's what I go by now.
Awesome. It's faster to say on the ice, too.
True, yeah. It's easy, yeah. Quick.
Tell me what it has been like being able to play for Team USA and represent your country.
Yeah, it's been a privilege and quite the ride these last however many years, not like 5 years or so, and it's such a privilege every time you truly get to put on that crest and represent your country. And with your sisters, it's a bond that you can't really explain, and something I don't take lightly or for granted. So looking ahead, super excited for the journey that's to come.
And all of you, everyone I've been talking to, you guys just sound like you're the best of friends. Talk about what the camaraderie is like.
Yeah, we're a tight-knit group in there. We have a great culture, and just everyone has your back and best interest in mind. So we push each other, and we're very competitive out there on the ice. But at the end of the day, no matter what happens, we know we have each other's back, and through thick and thin, we're there for each other.
And talk about that balance of course, there's 30 of you right now. Not all of you are going to go to Italy. Talk about the balance of still being supportive of each other and also competing for your spot.
Right, yeah, it's definitely still cuts to be made. Team has to be, whittled down a bit. So it is competitive, and we're all trying to put our best foot forward every day and represent, we're here as a team, but, you're trying out. So it's, there's stress and pressure, but, we cheer one another on. We're supportive, and at the end of the day, we're still a family. So no matter what happens, we have each other's back again.
What would it mean for you to make this Olympic team?
It would mean everything. It doesn't get old to make a team, no matter what team that is, a world championship or an Olympic team. It all is a special moment, special time with your teammates. So to be able to represent Team USA at the next Olympics would be a dream and something I'm striving for and want to be at.
And this would be your second Olympics?
Yes.
What was your last experience like?
It was great, yeah. It was during COVID, so it was a different time, and learned a lot there. We were isolated, and had a different role in the team, and I was a sponge. I learned a lot, and I was young, and just a lot of new experiences. So hopefully if I get another opportunity at it, we'll take that experience with me.
Do you have a favorite moment you can think of on the ice?
Just with Team USA?
Yeah. Or honestly with anything,
Okay.
whatever comes to mind first.
I mean, I think just when we won our first the team I was on in 2023, we were in Canada, which was even sweeter, beating Canada on their home soil, which was nice, but it was just having that gold medal experience. We had lost the years prior, so it was the best feeling to be on top, and they're such a respectful competitor of ours, and they're, you could say enemy, but we do at the end of the day have so much respect for one another, so that was the sweetest feeling with the girls in this group. It's something I'm so grateful for.
And how did you get into the sport?
My brother, he played before.
Common answer.
Yeah, right? Older brother, typical. My dad, he played a bit growing up, but it was more so my brother. My dad would bring me to the rink with him. He had to because he was a stay-at-home dad, and he would face my stroller towards the ice, and I remember as soon as I could talk pretty much, I was like, I want to be out there, and he's like, not yet. And I was like, put me out there, and I just begged him for a while, and then eventually he gave me some skates and put me in some figure skating lessons, so then it took off from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and when did you make that transition from figure skating then into hockey?
I did that for a year, maybe a year and a half, and then I was wearing hockey skates, so they didn't like that very much, and it was known, I want to play hockey, but I want to learn how to skate first, so that was important to my dad, and he had me and my brother do it, so we both were doing that together.
What did you learn from making it that first time, and how are you applying that to this round?
It's you have to just remember it's a long journey, a long process, and it's how you carry yourself and the consistency aspect of it, so every day you can't let up, you can't take your foot off the gas, and you just have to put your best effort and foot forward if you really want to make the team, and just knowing that it's going to be a long journey but worth it, and if you want to be on that team, that's what you have to do.
Is there anyone that immediately comes to mind on your team when you think about someone that you really look up to and has helped you through this process?
Yeah, I feel like Hillary Knight, she's been around and just seen so much and has some great experience, so always can look to her, and she's such a rock on this team, captain, amazing person and player, so much to learn from her, how she carries herself off the ice, amazing human being, but also on the ice, her habits, her everyday. She's always working so hard and getting 1% better every day, and it's so respectable and amazing to see.
All right, switching gears to the last question, a fun one.
Okay.
If you could pick any other winter sport to compete at, what would it be?
Ooh, I think it would have been cool to get into the snowboarding or skiing.
Okay.
Yeah, how they do the half pipe. I think that's so cool. It seems very dangerous, but if you could learn that, it's pretty sick, yeah.
Bobsled, if I got stronger, I need to get way stronger, but I don't know. I feel like they're tall and big, so maybe I would fit that best.
And they're fierce and competitive
and
strong.
I'll go with that one.
Cool.
But I definitely could not do what they do, so don't sign me up for that.